welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Allie.
The Pacers roster has really shifted. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "Whatever players are presented to me, I would love the challenge of molding that group into the right system. This is a team where it's a strength in numbers type of situation." Brian, he says there has to be certain balance in their approach.
A lot of capable players, Allie. Thanks for that. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for Indiana, Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Nesmith out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Turner in at the 5.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson with it. Dinwiddie left side. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And he drops the first. And top-notch second units for both teams. That could be the difference in this game, Clark.
You know, depth is so important in this league. You know, everybody can play, but you have to have quality depth and teams that understand their respective roles within their group. So managing their stars' minutes is important, and that's part of what depth allows you to do. So you need guys that understand their roles and are ready to produce every game. Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Outside Finney-Smith. And the layup is good.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Now here's Bridges. He's closely guarded. And Turner with the block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. The offensive rebound. Outside Curry. Second chance shot. Pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Nembhard. Here's McConnell. from deep. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, up 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's McConnell.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Seth Curry. Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Thomas. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Curry against McConnell. Driving to the basket. 6 to shoot. Here's Matherin. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Curry. Offensive rebound. Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nora. He's covered by Curry. Here's Nora. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Now Simmons. Now Curry. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Thomas. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between the planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Here are your Indiana.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Halliburton at point next to Dorte. They're the backcourt. Miles Turner out there with Neesmith. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. So it's Brooklyn now. Pass to Johnson. And here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And that one drops for him.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
It's Dorte on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Hield. Over Johnson. And the basket by Hield.
Yeah, no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Bridges outside. Johnson inside. Guarded by Hield. The shot by Johnson, no good. Indiana on offense. Trailing by 2. This for the tie! And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
Shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second free throw, no good. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. The Pacers again can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Nets, up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Johnson inside. And he converts the layup.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Making moves with the game in the balance. That's how you take matters into your own hands.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. here's Dinwiddie. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Spencer Dinwiddie. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Duarte comes in for Nembhard. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Bridges. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he sings it.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special. Making the defense really look helpless as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, "This game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking." Looking for a late burst, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Nesmith. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Hield. And it's off from three-point range. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Nets, Mikal Bridges taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Hield fires from way outside, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
What poise from Hill when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need, a bucket.
Team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Here's Duarte. Hill for 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.